The thing is, I feel like Tekken players, and this is me generalizing, and while saying this in the utmost respect for Tekken players, I feel like Tekken players suck at 2D fighting games. There, I said it. I said it. Tekken players suck at 2D fighting games. I have experienced this, okay? So I'm allowed to talk about this. I was around for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and that was the chance, right? That was the chance for all the Tekken players to be like, hey, you Street Fighter players ain't shit. We'll beat you at your own game. And nope, they didn't do it. They did not beat them at their own game. Street Fighter Cross Tekken was ruled by Street Fighter players and people who played 2D fighting games. The Tekken players were sick. They had interesting ideas, but for some reason, if you take a Tekken player out of the 3D environment, they are not used to it. They don't like it. Now, it might be true the other way around as well, which is why I want to throw it around like I think Street Fighter players also suck at Tekken. If it were to be flipped around, if they made Tekken cross Street Fighter back then, unfortunately, never ever came out. I think it would be just as bad, and Street Fighter players would be getting wrecked. Yeah, I suck at 3D fighting games. I am terrible at 3D fighting games. I tried playing Virtua Fighter the other week, and I was terrible. Just completely ass. But I'm learning them still. I'm gonna get cancelled. Tekken players, no! I love you. I love Tekken players, actually. I really do. I have spoken on this before, but Tekken players really, really love their game, and I think they're some of the most passionate fighting game players that have ever existed, and they're always trying to shill their game to other people, which makes me happy. I used to play, I said this before, but I used to play Street Fighter at this video store that was always open at 4 a.m. or whatever. The arcade would close, and then we would go to this video store after midnight to just hang out till the early hours of the morning. They had cabinets there. Right? It was a Street Fighter 4 cabinet, and then next to it was a Tekken 6 cabinet, I believe. And every time that I was waiting for a match in Street Fighter, like I lost and got off the machine, the Tekken players would be like, hey, you want to play some fucking Tekken, kid? I was like, what? They're like, yeah. Come on, you're waiting for a match in Street Fighter. A couple rounds of Tekken wouldn't hurt. And then they would just lure you in like this. And then I hopped on the Tekken machine like, fine, whatever. I'll play Tekken with you. And then they would just teach me all this shit like, oh yeah, you gotta do this is the button layout on this game. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not like the Street Fighter, it's using LMH. So they're just telling me all this shit. It's like, yeah, you gotta punish him with this. You like Steve? You like Steve? You like this character? I'll show you Steve. I was just like, what the fuck? They're trying to shill this so hard right now for me, but I love it. It got me excited about this game that I hadn't even played. And you can see this on YouTube too. Like, there are so many tutorials for Tekken compared to other games, I feel. Like, Tekken players really, really want to teach people Tekken. Hey kid, you want to watch some good ass Tekken? You want to play this game? You like Tekken? Who you like? Don't drop the soap, please. Nice. Ooh. Started playing Tekken because I was in line for a music game and it happened to me too. Wait, really? You got shield on? You got shield on? That's how they got you? Tekken player sex? It's because it is cracked to them, dude. It is cracked to them. Anyway, like I was saying, the moral of the story is that Tekken players really suck ass at 2D fighting games. Let's not forget. Let's not forget that part. Tekken players are ass at 2D fighting games. They're terrible. They're really bad. Let's get all this fucking wholesome, wishy-washy shit out of the way, and I want to just express how bad they are at 2D fighting games. That's all.